Well, he represented Southern California for decades in Congress, served as the state's attorney general, and became the country's first Latino Health and Human Services secretary. Now, Xavier Becerra wants to become California's next governor. And KCAL News political reporter Tom Waite sat down with Becerra. Tom, how does he feel that he will stand out in a pretty crowded field right now?
Right, exactly, Pat. I mean, he feels like that experience that you just talked about makes him the best suited for the job. So Becerra adds his name, as Pat said, to a list of high-profile Democrats to enter the race. And he says he's in it to win it no matter who else enters the race.
Hi, I'm Xavier Becerra, and you may have heard I am running to be governor.
Former Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra enters the crowded field to succeed Governor Gavin Newsom. Becerra says the cornerstone of his campaign will be about making California more affordable.
I think my parents, who were able to buy a house, send 4 of us to college or the military, and then live out the rest of their life in retirement and dignity. That should still be the California dream.
Becerra spent decades in Congress representing downtown LA, served as California's attorney general, and became the first Latino Secretary of Health and Human Services. Becerra believes he's the right person to lead given the political climate in Washington.
Now seeing what's going on in Washington, D.C. and all the chaos, I mean, I've had to deal with natural disasters, COVID, hurricanes, all the rest. But seeing these man-made disasters, you got to step up.
Secretary Becerra is going up against some big-name Democrats.
Katie Porter here. I'm running to be California's next governor.
Former Orange County Congresswoman Katie Porter is in, as is former LA Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa, current Lieutenant Governor Eleni Kounalakis, former State Controller Betty Yee, former Assembly Speaker Tony Atkins, and California School Superintendent Tony Thurmond. For the Republicans, Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco, a staunch supporter of President Trump, is also making a run.
For decades, the party in complete control of our government has tried the same failed ideas and the same failed policies that haven't worked.
While Democrats retain major advantages in California, the Democratic brand has taken a major hit.
I've been a Democrat all my life. I believe in what the Democratic Party has stood for. What's disturbing is when working class folks don't think the Democratic Party is delivering for working class folks like my parents. That's what I want to change.
Another big wild card, whether or not former Vice President Kamala Harris will throw her hat in the ring. Becerra says her decision will not change his candidacy.
It doesn't make a difference to me who's in the race. I'm in.
Becerra and Harris's careers have overlapped. Both he and Harris served in President Biden's cabinet and both served as California's attorney general. Pat?
Very interesting, this race. All right. Thank you so much, Tom.